whispers began in the archives of the National Museum of American History. It started as a joke among historians, a playful rumor exchanged over dusty manuscripts. George Washington's teeth weren't wooden. But what if they weren't human either? Dr. Eleanor Carter, a dedicated researcher specializing in early American artifacts, was used to myths surrounding the Founding Fathers. She dismissed the idea until the day she received an anonymous package. Inside, wrapped in fragile parchment, lay an old, yellowed dental ledger. The name on the front sent a shiver down her spine. Dr. Jean-Pierre Leclerc, 1783 Leclerc, had been Washington's personal dentist, and while most records confirmed he had made dentures from ivory, human teeth, and gold, this particular ledger suggested something far stranger. One entry stood out: commissioned set of dentures, derived from unknown organic material, payment rendered in full, no further inquiries permitted. Eleanor frowned. This wasn't standard documentation. The phrase unknown organic material lingered in her mind. What had Washington's dentures really been made of? Curiosity became obsession. She cross-referenced records, searched letters, and even contacted other scholars. Eventually, a lead surfaced: an unmarked wooden box, cataloged but never examined, in the museum's restricted archives. With trembling hands, Eleanor retrieved the box from the depths of storage. It was heavier than expected. The wax seal on the lid bore Washington's personal crest. Inside, cushioned in faded silk, lay an old, brittle set of dentures. They were not wooden. They were not human. The material was dark, almost black, with a strange sheen that shimmered under the dim light. The teeth, though shaped like human molars and incisors, had unnatural ridges, sharper, too perfect. When she touched them, an unsettling warmth pulsed beneath her fingertips. Something wasn't right. She called a forensic lab to analyze the material. The results came back 3 days later, and they were impossible. Not wood, not bone, not ivory, not anything known to science. That night, Eleanor's apartment was broken into. Her research was gone. The dentures were missing. The museum denied ever possessing such an artifact. When she confronted her superior, he simply gave her a cold stare. "Some histories are better left untouched, Dr. Carter." She refused to let it go. But the more she dug, the more doors shut in her face. Funding revoked. Emails disappeared. One evening, she found a note slipped under her door. "Let it rest. He was never meant to be one of us." Eleanor knew she had uncovered something bigger than she could comprehend. But before she could act, she vanished. No records. No trace. Months later, a new exhibit opened at the museum, an interactive display about George Washington's dentures. The plaque beside the replica set read, "Despite popular myths, Washington's teeth were never wooden. They were made of ivory, gold, and even human teeth. The real truth? Erased from history forever."